Fairfield Federal, in cooperation with Interface Video, presents the Lancaster Festival, live from downtown. Also brought to you by the Frank E. Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield DD, Fair Hope Hospice, Walker Shoe Center, Personal Touch Party Rentals, Fairfield Parks, Buckeye Lake Marina, and Buckeye Toyota.
Hello friends, and welcome to Lancaster Festival Live. Paul Jasson with you downtown on another, at least at this point, beautiful day in downtown Lancaster. We are by the, just across the street from all the talent going on over there at the Zane Square Music Bandstand. We'll be talking about that a little bit later. We're right here by the fountain, but in fact, it is a really nice day. It's a little warm, but there's no sun out right now, so it makes it very comfortable if you'd still like to come out and hear some of the music that's going on till at least 1 o'clock behind us. And again, we'll talk about that a little bit later. But a pleasure to have you with us. It's the Thursday edition. We are here today and tomorrow, 12 to about 1, and got a lot of interesting programs and things to talk about with the Lancaster Festival. And before we get started, I'll mention it again, but let me mention that again, Saturday night out at Fairfield Christian Church, 8 o'clock, is the big concert going on. And really, John Devlin, I think, was a big part of that. Maestro kind of came up with this. It's going to be fabulous. There is no charge, but you do need a ticket. And I don't know if there's any confusion about that, but we want to make sure that's clear. There is no charge to get in, but you do need to stop by the festival office and pick up a ticket. So please do that, and then attend out there, because that'll be a great finish to the Lancaster Festival. So again, we're glad you're with us. Let's get started today. My first guest, my old friend that I see about every Tuesday from Fairfield Federal, Matt Weidman, Executive Vice President of Fairfield Federal. Welcome.
Thanks, Paul. Glad to be here.
Is this your first time I've had you on? I don't know that I had you on the show for any reason.
No, I've always been on the other side of the camera.
You've always suggested many people that I've had on. You've given me a lot of good names, so now it's turnaround. They all could say, well, now we'll see Matt on the air. So I know, especially at the Art Walk, as we talk about Fairfield Federal, one of the great places to go is to see the art you always have displayed at Fairfield Federal in your office just across from here. You always have really cool stuff, and you hand out nice stuff too.
Yeah, thank you. We had John Mark this year and Jim Gherkin. Both are great artists. Jim's mostly watercolor. You've got acrylics and oil painting with John Mark, and just beautiful paintings. People wanted to buy them while they were there. It was a really neat event. A lot of people came through.
Is that something you're good at, art?
No. I look at it with awe.
You know Eddie Kitchen? You know who Eddie is?
Sure, yeah.
Eddie was a classmate of mine, and I always tell Eddie, I said, art is something I can't do. Because if I see something, well, I could make that, and I thought, well, that's not art then. Because of what Eddie does and what your guys do, that's real art. It's fabulous the way they can do that.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. It was. And we set up a good scene for him. Carrie James is our marketing director. She had set up a luau theme. We were all in Hawaiian shirts. We had a Hawaiian drummer. We had Hawaiian-style cookies. It was a really good time.
With that beard, I would say perhaps they confused you with Tom Selleck in that Hawaiian shirt, and is that any action going on there? I don't know.
Yeah, a couple people called me Tom. Maybe that's what it was about.
Very good. No grass skirts? We didn't see any of that?
Not on me.
Okay, very good, very good. Now also, speaking of Fairfield Federal, they're always nice enough to have us up there for our regular Fairfield Today show. And I don't know if there's a special name for this, but this year is the 130th anniversary of Fairfield Federal. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we're pretty excited about that. 130 years in the community. We thought 125 was a big deal, but it happened right during COVID. And so now we actually finally get to celebrate one of our anniversaries, a big milestone.
And I talked to this with folks like Good Housekeeping and maybe Melissa Walker, who are in sort of your world, a small financial institution, just what you have here in town. And the big ones, like the big box stores, come to town. They say, well, Melissa, you'll be out of business another year. The big box stores well, they're all gone. And Melissa and Good Housekeeping, they're still rolling on. Everything's good. Fairfield Federal, stronger than ever. Customer service, you think, is that what you kind of hang your hat on?
It really is. You know, still a bank where people are going to know your name when you walk in. We don't sell our loans, so once you're with us for good. until you pay it off, and it truly is a unique place. And I've never worked in a place that was so dedicated to the community, and I can't imagine that there are too many of our style left as a true community institution.
And I think in a town this size, that's important. I mean, people here like to, like you say, buy local, shop local, and the fact that you don't sell loans off, I know that it was a thing with some of the other local banks at one time. That did happen, but if you're a Fairfield Federal customer, that's going to remain that way.
Yeah, that's right.
Very good. Now, I also wanted to mention something that we hadn't talked about between us about what we might chat today. Is a couple of months ago, it was a very big day for you at the chamber outing. Now, I suspect you know where we're going with this, Matt, and deservedly so. Well, look what we have here on the screen. Can you see that, Matt? We have Matt Weidman receiving the Floyd Wolf Award from the Fairfield County Chamber of Commerce, and again, so well-deserved, buddy.
I can tell from the video I was even sweatier then than I am now. But yeah, thank you. That was a heck of a night. My kids, they saw me on the Jumbotron, and I'm still hearing about it.
Everybody knew it but you, I think.
Yeah, I figured it out for a little bit of the way in, but yeah.
Well, congratulations, and I think that just goes to say what you do and what your bank does, Fairfield Federal, to work in this community. You understand what these relationships are like, and I know you forge them all the time, and they're important to you.
Well, I have a lot of great people I followed through that award and followed at that award, and a lot of people even at work with Mary Snyder and Judy Root that really set the example that really led to that award. So thank you.
I think we got about a minute left, and one thing I'll ask you quickly. Festival does such great work here. Deb Connell always says she gets calls about how does this festival work in a small town like Lancaster? You have any opinion on that, on why something 40 years later is so strong?
I really do. I think if you take a look, go to their webpage and look at who's on that board. They got a 24-member board. In addition to Deb, who's an amazing leader and a great visionary, you've got all these people in the community. It's literally the dream team of what you would want if you had a community institution like the festival. Amazing people. Judy Root, Laura Tussing. The list is, literally all of them. It's amazing. And I really think that those people, along with the volunteers that work the events, are really what makes the festival work.
Well, we're glad you're very involved with Fairfield Federal and the Art Walk. You have one of the premier places, I think, to go. Everybody likes to go up there and get some water and see what the talent and look at the paintings you've got going on. Matt Weidman, Executive Vice President with Fairfield Federal. Matt, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you, Matt. Wednesday afternoon, the Lancaster Festival Orchestra String Quartet visited the Olivedale Senior Center. Here's a sample of that performance. All right, welcome back. Wonderful music there, again, from the Lancaster Festival. We had some changes this week, as many of you probably know, but so many of the events still went on, and they were still wonderful. And that clip was brought to you by Buckeye Lake Marina. If you're looking for a new boat, a great pre-owned watercraft, or a place to get parts for your boat, Buckeye Lake Marina has it all. Learn more at buckeyelakemarina.com. Thanks for joining us on Lancaster Festival Live. Paul Jasson with you. We're downtown here with great music behind us. We'll hear a little bit of that a little later on. Next guest, one of the people kind of involved in the downtown scene very much on Art Walk Night and throughout the Lancaster Festival, is our buddy Dan Singer. Dan, are you president? Is that your official title?
I'm president and/or chairman of the board, but however you want to
hold that up here. Don't
however
be scared
you
of
want,
that.
however you want to
Okay,
say.
well, he does a lot down there. He does a lot. Dan Singer with the Ohio Glass Museum, and it's certainly an amazing place.
Well, I think so too, and we just finished the history room, and we're working with Interface to get the cameras and things like that set up and operational that we plan to use.
And I know you were involved in Art Walk, and I think Josh is going to run a little clip here, going to show some of the activity. Busy night down there at the Glass Museum for the Art Walk?
Actually, it was. We had about 1,375 people through there.
Ooh.
And some of them had somewhat of an extended stay because of the fact
Got caught.
that they were dodging the rains. Okay, so it worked out real well for us. After we got them in, we got to keep them for a while.
And as I look at the things that they're showing here on the clip, so many different types of items there, all made out of glass. A common friend we have is Craig Miller, who does the leaded glass, and I'm always amazed at the artisans that can do that. I mean, what a talent.
I'm really amazed too, and he is a member of our board also, and he can just about do anything you would like. Sun catchers, leaded glass windows, anything you would like. And he was really thrilled because he was able to sell a lot of items that night as well.
I can tell you a couple years ago, I kind of upset him a little bit. I had him make me an Ohio State sun catcher, and he is a big Penn State fan. But he did it, and he did a great job. He didn't load it with an explosive or anything. But Craig's a great guy. He does great work, and you can see how he'd sell a lot of that. He really does nice stuff.
He really does, and he's a person that will listen to what you're looking for and just tries to accommodate any way he can.
Now, Dan is a man of many hats, and we started out talking here about the Ohio Glass Museum, right down the street, about half a block away. A tremendous place. What is it, OhioGlassMuseum.com?
Yes, it is.
Okay, OhioGlassMuseum.com. Great website, lots of information. You can join, get involved in that. They've got the hours, when they make things, when you can get involved in everything they do at the Glass Museum. So if you can't get there during the festival, they'll be open next week too, and a lot of weeks after that. So be sure you look them up, the Ohio Glass Museum. But in mentioning your many hats, and I think we'll have you on a little later for Lancaster today, Fairfield Today, you are the head of the Corvette Show each and every year, and that's coming up, in just about a month?
September 7th.
Okay.
And the interesting thing about that is that this show will be the 20th anniversary. And of those 20 years, 19 of them were spent here in Lancaster. And I've got a flyer here I'll be happy to give to you. And then anyone that joins our show this year as far as a participant, this is a trunk organizer, and I brought this one for you, and it is a commemorative organizer.
Very nice. And that everyone that has an entry in this gets one of these?
Everyone that has an entry will get one of those, and there is a autograph on the side of it there.
Well, that's very nice. Well, thank you, and thanks for that. You have any idea how many people you expect for that every year? It's hard to tell,
Usually we're between 350 and 500, depending on the weather, and we're expecting it to be a really good year this year.
Well, we always look forward to that. We'll talk to you more about it as we get closer to it. What did you say, September 7th?
September 7th, and the show will be from 10 to 3. And,
Sunday afternoon, or Sunday.
Sunday, and the city will close the streets at about between 5:30 and 6.
Much like Art Walk Night.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and except it's a.m. And and then we'll work on getting things set up and be ready to go. But I wanted to bring this and show you so you can show anyone that's looking at it. We wanted something that would just be a nice thing.
I appreciate that. It's the Corvette Show coming up September 7th. And again, for the Glass Museum going on here still today, tomorrow, and then continuing on. It's one of the great places. Dan Singer, who is the president, chief cook and bottle washer down there, just whatever needs to be done.
And it'll be open. The Glass Museum will be open the whole time that we have the Corvette show going on.
Okay, very good.
So-
Dan Singer with us, and another great event, the Glass Museum and the Corvette show coming to Lancaster. So we appreciate your being with us on that, Dan. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate it very much. We'll be back in just a moment.
Thank you.
The Fairfield County Board of Developmental Disabilities is proud to support the Lancaster Festival as it celebrates the creativity, talent, and spirit of our community. This month, there are countless opportunities to join in the fun and connect with your neighbors and friends at events across Fairfield County. Be sure to visit Fairfield DD Social Enterprises during the festival, Art and Clay on Main, and Square 7 Coffee House in downtown Lancaster, where you can unleash your own creativity and enjoy a refreshing beverage. We look forward to seeing you at the festival and to celebrating our community together.
If you've been thinking about getting a home loan, now is the time. Hi, this is Carrie James from Fairfield Federal. Our experienced lenders are here to help you make your vision a reality. For more than 125 years, we've been helping our community achieve home ownership. Fairfield Federal has convenient online application for your home loan, home equity loan, and home equity line of credit needs. Visit fairfieldfederal.com to get started. Fairfield Federal for checking, savings, and home loans. Data charges may apply, subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 402612.
Hi, I'm Carol Whittington, and I would like to invite you to stop by Personal Touch Party Rentals and Events, located at 1540 Hubbard Drive in Lancaster. We are a small family-owned business and have been servicing the Central Ohio and Hocking Hills area since 2003. Graduations with a personal touch, weddings with a personal touch, corporate events with a personal touch. Please call us today for all your party rental needs. 740-689-6991.
The Frankie Smith Funeral Home and Crematory in Lancaster and the Johnson Smith Funeral Home in Baltimore have a long and wonderful history of serving our community. Feel free to give us a call at 740-653-0652. Stop in and see us at either of our two locations, 405 North Columbus Street in Lancaster and 207 South Main Street in Baltimore. Respect for tradition, regard for change.
Hi, this is Anna Tobin from the Senior Hub, your local Meals on Wheels provider. We provide in-home services to reduce isolation and hunger while empowering caregivers in their role of caring for a family member or friend. This July, we are once again honored to be chosen by the Buckeye Automotive Family Buckeye Cares program. Buckeye will make a generous donation for every car sold this month. From all of us at the Senior Hub and the ones we provide for, we say thank you.
Welcome back to Lancaster Festival Live. Paul Jasson with you. We are downtown, and we are involved here with a bunch of good-looking young people here with similar shirts on. So I'd say there's a theme probably going on. Oh, yes, there is. This is part of the Ohio University Theater Department and their cast of White Christmas. Perhaps you can get that off their shirts there. Victor Jones has been nice enough to get them to come down here. They've already had 4 showings of this, but because of kind of some things that went on, and I think we're aware of that, they've got, is it this Sunday?
Yes,
this Sunday. 2 more shows at what, 2 and 7 o'clock. Breaking news. We're excited to be able to get that to make up for some lost ones here. And so let's take a moment, and you can probably pass some mics around here, and we'll get everybody's name and who you are in the cast. We'll start with you.
Yeah, my name is Brenton Lavoie, and I'm playing Bob Wallace.
Okay.
My name is Sarah Comer. I'm playing Martha, and I'm in the ensemble.
Okay.
My name is Kozling Nufsky, and I play Judy Haynes.
I'm Brooke Culver, and I play Rhoda, and I'm in the ensemble.
All righty.
I'm Aiden Rich. I play Ralph Sheldrake and Mike, the stage manager.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Nick Foster. I play Phil Davis, Danny Kaye in the show. Yeah.
I've had a couple of you on. It was a couple of weeks ago, I guess. We chatted about it a little bit. Yeah. So now, was it kind of shocking when things kind of got messed up a little bit right there? I mean, were you kind of in the air like, will we get to do this anymore or not?
Yeah, we had a little bit of a lull there where we were trying to figure out what the best option was, because the entire bottom parking lot of the university was like completely underwater. So we ultimately decided that it was going to be best just for everybody's safety that we cancel last Sunday's performances, but we were able to get it rescheduled for this Sunday. So one of the biggest things is that anybody that had tickets for that evening performance can call and get their tickets exchanged to be able to get seats for the Sunday performance this weekend.
And how were the first shows? Did everything go well on that?
Yeah, everything went really well. I know I felt pretty good with mine. I think the cast.
And that's all that counts, really. If you did well, they
can figure it out on
yeah,
their own.
they're good. They know what they're doing. So you had a good time.
Yeah, it's
crowds.
really fun.
Crowds were good.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I
crowds were
imagine.
good.
It's a great, I guess, film and play. White Christmas. A lot of singing going on. You guys. Everybody has singing parts on this. Everybody gets into that.
Yeah.
Very good.
Me and Judy dance on a piano.
Oh.
So if you want to see that,
If you want to
come
see
the
both of us get on top of a piano. Spoiler alert.
Now everybody knows, what's going on here. Way to wreck it for everybody. I don't know.
It's called advertisement.
Advertising. You can tell a marketing man when you see it. So it's White Christmas. It's going on this Sunday from 2 until 7. Will you be a little bit sad down here to see kind of an end now?
Yeah, I definitely will be sad to see it ends because this show's been so special and everybody in the cast is amazing.
Yeah, these are friendships you get to make in the theater department. Would you rather do it several times, or I've asked usually other people who've come in on that, would you rather just have one big show, or since you worked so hard on it for so long, are you glad you get to do it?
I think we definitely have to do like several shows. Got to make sure everyone can come see it.
So, when you have this lull between, do you guys practice at all? I mean, do you work on this, or you just show up Sunday and say, let's go?
Not.
We're professionals. We just show up.
You notice how the rest of them kind of laughed at that, how everybody thought, oh, he's funny, because that's not true. How did Victor handle all this, perhaps we shall say chaos, that went on for that showing? Was he beside himself, perhaps?
It was mostly just a conversation about what's going to be the best for everybody involved, especially with we knew that roads were closing and that people were going to have a hard time getting there anyway. So we figured just as far as keeping everybody safe and making sure that we would try our best to have the opportunity to still add another show. And so it was a really great thing that we were able to do that. But yeah, he was ready and prepared for whatever we needed to do. It was a lot of conversation with like the university staff and how they were able to handle certain things with what the weather was doing, and getting ideas from like the police who were responding elsewhere, and figure out he was in contact with a lot of people trying to figure out what was going to be the best option, and I think we made the right call.
Were any of you out there Saturday night to the concert that went on? Nobody was out there? Yep. I was out there in your parking lot sitting for an hour as we left our table, and we did it up there. And you're thinking then, golly, can OU survive this? Because the parking lot was just, and I'm sure you all saw that, it was crazy wet out there.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't usually have any kind of issue. I don't think we ever reached down to that last parking lot because we've got a lot of people that are up on the first two like top lots. But yeah, it was definitely scary there for a second.
Did you see some of that out there too?
Oh yeah, there was one person who was parked in the flooded parking lot.
I think there's a picture. I think they've got a picture there with just one car.
Right there.
Does that car belong to any of you?
No, it wasn't any of ours.
Victor's?
No, it's not.
Okay, very good. But that probably says it all right there about why you lost a show on this, So I'm glad y'all get to do it again. Thanks for coming here today, and thanks for Victor hauling you out here. Great looking shirts. So it's this Sunday, 2 to 7, and if anybody has tickets from the previous show, bring those, and it's on you. You can get in.
Yeah, I believe that Jones has tried to get in contact with all the ticket holders from that performance. So if you've got a message on your phone or an email or something like that, just keep an eye out or try and give us a call and reach out so that we can get you your tickets so you can still come and see us.
You guys are the best. You put on the best shows out there. Victor does such a great job. You guys are so wonderful. Best of luck with White Christmas. It's a wonderful play, and I'm sure you give it all the props it needs. So good luck on your last two shows. Thanks a lot for being on.
Thank you, and thank you for having us.
We'll be back in just a moment.
It is so important for families to feel comfortable and safe when they call, because oftentimes that first phone call, even picking up the phone physically and just dialing that number, is very hard. You're asking for something that is a very difficult and private decision, and so we want everyone to feel comfortable and safe that you pick up that phone, You make that phone call and let us just guide you and lead you where you want. And then you can make an informed decision about what's best for you and your family.
If you've been thinking about getting a home loan, now is the time. Hi, this is Carrie James from Fairfield Federal. Our experienced lenders are here to help you make your vision a reality. For more than 125 years, we've been helping our community achieve home ownership. Fairfield Federal has convenient online application for your home loan, home equity loan, and home equity line of credit needs. Visit fairfieldfederal.com to get started. Fairfield Federal for checking, savings, and home loans. Data charges may apply, subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 402-612.
Welcome back to Lancaster Festival Live. It's always so great to have Victor and his kids here. They are just a joy to have on, as were, let's say, the percussion kids we had on earlier this week from the Lancaster Percussion. So we're glad you're with us on Lancaster Festival Live. This is the Thursday edition, and we'll be here tomorrow. Let me give you the lowdown on a couple things that are coming up. We're getting low on things coming up now because we are on Thursday. So this afternoon, the Low Brass Quintet will be playing at the Keller Market House, just a couple of blocks from here. That will be at 4 o'clock. This evening at 5:30, it's the final happy hour concert for this year, and that takes place at the Ale House, 1890. So a couple things still going on. And up at 7:30, we'll have the Chamber Music Classic up at First United Methodist Church. Now, that's a ticketed event. My guess is you could buy tickets up there. They usually sell them, but you do need a ticket to get into that. So you got the Keller Market House at 4 o'clock, happy hour concert series at 5:30, and at 7:30, kind of wrapping it up for this evening, the Chamber Music Classic up at First United Methodist Church. And again, you will need a ticket to get into that. Maybe you can hear in the background, we've had some great music our entire show today, and that's a group called the Fabulous Barnstormers, and they're on the stage at Zane Square. Let's listen to a little bit of what they got going on. Fabulous Barnstormers on stage at the Zane Square Festival. They're going on right now for a few more minutes. That clip brought to you by Fairfield County Park District. Find out more details about all their upcoming events at fairfieldcountyparks.org. So again, a reminder today, this afternoon at 4 o'clock, the festival brass are playing at Keller Market. 5:30, the happy hour concerts wrap up, and that'll be going on at Ale House. And then tonight, it's the Chamber Music Classics, Duos to Octets, a global chamber tapestry. Classical concert features members of the Lancaster Festival Orchestra, along with festival fellowship musicians. Starts at 7:30 up at First United Methodist Church. Remember, a ticket's required for that. Then let's look ahead to tomorrow. It's Major Arts for Minors, the Drum Circle with Iggy Garcia, and Decorative Arts Center of Ohio. That begins at 10 a.m. At the same time, Children's Corner featuring Jessica Minshaw and Svil Ruzanoff. Husband and wife duo combine songs for kids with accordion and guitar, and all the fun takes place at the Zane Square Festival right behind us. And then at noon, it's Honey and Blue. The band has unique blend of pop and soul music for your listening pleasure. They'll be on stage at the Zane Square Festival. And then, of course, Saturday night, again, just a final reminder today, 8 o'clock out at Fairfield Christian Church. It's a ticketed event, no charge for the tickets, but you do need a ticket, which can be obtained by going to the Lancaster Festival office and getting that. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a free community concert. The Lancaster Festival Orchestra will be there playing stuff. Going to be a great time. So I hope if you'd like to wrap things up with that, it will be a very fun event. So that's going to do it for us today. A fun time. We're here tomorrow at 12 o'clock. We've got a lot going on then, and I did want to mention, let me mention all these social platforms that we're on, because you can see us in a lot of places. You can watch all our programs live, like you are now, on Spectrum Channel 1021 and on replay throughout the day, or CLN, your Hometown Connection, YouTube channel, or by going to Interface Video Facebook page. You can click on that link and you can see it. So lots of opportunities to watch the show. You can see the ones in some cases that we've had already this week. Tomorrow we'll wrap it up Friday, Lancaster Festival Live from the Fountain on hopefully another beautiful day to wrap up our time at the Lancaster Festival. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow at noon.
Fairfield Federal, in cooperation with Interface Video, presents the Lancaster Festival, live from downtown. Also brought to you by the Frankie Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield DD, Fairhope Hospice, Walker Shoe Center, Personal Touch Party Rentals, Fairfield Parks, Buckeye Lake Marina, and Buckeye Toyota.